This is an interesting video. It's at that point where I start seeing the light bulb going off in the puppy. But I've seen the light bulb going off in this puppy ever since it came in. This is a really nice dog. It wants to play. It's very playful, so it's sort of easy to train. So we're just training the dog so that everything's sort of a game. I can motivate this dog easily with my voice, but that's what I use for all dogs. But it's really picking up on, you know, that if you're going to play the game, you have to play it right. You got to play by the rules. And in other words, you don't go unless, you know, I give the dog permission, and then the dog can move. But the dog's getting this, as you see right here. The dog's spinning into heel. The dog's doing great. The dog has to be able to spin into heel. The dog needs to know the heel position. And this is just one of the ways that I teach the dog the heel position. He needs to be able to do a retrieve, go get the object, and spin back into heel. So this is how this is one of the ways that I teach them is by using these like place targets, which are nothing more than boxes with duct tape around them. I make all my equipment. Other than leashes, but that's all these are. That's like an Amazon box, and then the other one I think might not even be that. It might be a stack of National Geographics. So it helps the dog learn. We want to make it easy on the dog. This is an easy dog to work with because, it's a puppy. It's a puppy. It's a friendly puppy, and he's doing great. You just have to know that when you start watching him, he's holding a dummy now. Very short periods he's holding it. He's doing retrieves. This is sort of, it's nice. It's nice. That's my background is retrieving dogs. So having a dog here that's really into retrieving is awesome. It is. It's awesome. The lab, the poodle, they both like retrieving. On a side note, I did see a poodle working field trials once. It's like, waterfowl sport. It was the most amazing, one of the most amazing dogs I've ever seen do that. The dog worked on a dime and worked super quick. Mixing the poodle and the lab, it's a very successful designer breed. KC's going to have to recognize it at some point. You can really see he's picking this up. Like, even when makes mistakes now, if I use the word no, the dog knows that no means that he's in the wrong position. We haven't used barely any pressure with him. Mostly, I'm just kind of like, see how I'm leading him around with the leash? I'm toe barring him a little bit. It's a puppy. It's no big deal. I just want to make sure that the dog gets in the proper position. It's no big deal. Know that about the dog, that dogs learn by repetition, and there's a lot of muscle memory. So if you physically get them to do it, they just start picking up on it, and I feel like right now I'm sort of like got this little dog wrapped around my finger. This dog, me and this dog hit it off really. It's easy. It's like I'm working with Ike. He reminds me of my lab a lot. My lab was like this, was like really into retrieving and doing that kind of stuff at an early age. And that has to do with certain, dogs are just bred to be predisposed to do retrieving and pick stuff up. No, for sure. This is a soft-mouthed dog, and soft-mouthed dogs, are notorious for trying to chew. So if you have a retriever, you have a golden, you have a lab, make sure and be using the crate. Don't leave them out. You leave them out, they're going to try and chew on socks. They're going to try and paper towels, toilet paper. Keep an eye on them, and if you can't keep an eye on the puppy, put the puppy up in the crate. It's very important. Don't let these bad behaviors start, and just start setting up good behaviors like this, like just getting the dog to do the action, and then it'll be trained in. This is an awesome little dog, seriously. Look at him.